Hello everybody, it's me George, and today I'm going to interview someone who is very special to me. She's not here yet, no, I'm joking. I'm going to interview my cousin. So this is, for those of you that have been on my channel for like years and years and years, you would have heard me speak about my cousin, and this is the infamous cousin. And I kind of just wanted to do like a wee interview with you today.
Yeah.
Quite informal. The lighting is terrible because unfortunately I've broken my ring light, which makes me really sad. So just gonna have to put up with that. So yeah, so I thought we'd have a little one-to-one, little sesh.
Hello.
Little hello.
Hello.
So my first question is, how would you describe your practice?
I would describe it as, for people to understand, as old craft, trad craft. I'll pretty much go with it. Whatever, just if it feels right, then do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm that kind of a person. I'm annoying.
Yeah. I don't think you're
And
annoying.
I don't, and see when people go, you have to use this, and you have to use that in your practice. No, you don't. No, absolutely not. So yeah, no, I don't like rules.
Just bareback it.
If there was a rule, I'd love to break the rules. So
yeah, you do.
yeah, please.
You do.
Yeah.
Which is actually very tradcraft, to be fair. I would say.
Absolutely right. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah.
I mean, there's definitely folk magicians that really buy the book. Do you know what I mean? Which each to their own. And I think that there is power in that, but actually also the way in which you work, I think, is actually really unique from what I've seen from other witches, from other like particular like folk witches and traditional practitioners. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think you have a really interesting relationship with books. Tell them.
I love books. I've got a million books, and I've got, and I get gifted a lot of books. So I've got a lot of books from, practitioners and stuff like that, and how-tos and stuff. Mm-hmm. And they're really, really pretty, and they're all in my altar room. And I'm dyslexic, so I can't read. So I
love the pulls.
I don't read any of them.
You went, and they're all in my altar room.
Yeah, so I don't actually read them. Even your books, because obviously I bought them and got them signed. Woohoo! But they've never been opened.
There's literally a couple of your spells in those books.
I wouldn't know. 'Cause I
Great publicity, cause.
no, purely because I can't read, not because they're
Yeah.
crap, because I'm sure they're fantastic.
Pictures
And if
are
you've
good,
got,
aren't they?
if you've got my pictures are fantastic.
I didn't do them,
They're
no.
great, yeah. But if they've got my spells in them, of course they're fantastic, right? So I love books, but I can't read them, so I don't.
So when you do read books as well, what's your saying that you say?
Right, so that's oracle cards. So when I'm teaching people how to read oracle cards, I'm not very good with tarot because I can't do it with tarot, but with oracle cards, I say to them, look, get the book, read the book, because the stories behind the pictures are absolutely fantastic. Then forget the book and throw it away. I don't say throw it away, I say something else, but I don't really want to be swearing, right? So I go, get rid of it.
You can swear, go on.
Fuck it off, right?
Fuck it off. So cockney the way you say that as well. You're like, fuck it off.
Yeah, and my argument is that one card that says, all your love is coming to you, could mean, do you know what, you've got about 6 blokes on the way, or 6 women, or whatever. Or it could mean you're getting a new job, or it could mean that you're going on a journey. It could mean 1,000 things to 1,000 people. So I can't. Well, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't look at the picture and say, well, that's exactly what that means.
I mean, listen, I always say, think of the first divine art. Do you think, like, honestly, when there was, like, you know, in the desert, like, either throwing bones or rocks or roots or sticks and go, oh, wait there, let me check the book.
Exactly.
And, like, it's like, it's not like as if you're diminishing books, you're saying how much you love books.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But actually, I think as a dyslexic person, I find it really interesting the way that you maneuver that, because witches are bookworms. Do you know what I mean? Witches read so much, especially oldcraft and tradcraft.
Yeah.
Witches, not even just any witch, really, most witches. But actually, I think it's a really interesting point that not enough people speak about dyslexia with witches. And I think you are a shining example of that. And I love that.
No, thank you.
No, I do. I love it. And I think it's the way that you work is very, very individual. And I love that.
Yeah.
Because it's not a common thing that you see, is it?
No.
Yeah. So, how long have you been practicing the craft?
So,
it's been 84 years.
At least. As a child, I used to have premonition dreams.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd wake up in the morning, and I've got a twin sister, so I used to wake up in the morning and go, oh, God, Sally, I've had this dream last night. Oh, boy, it was really weird. And then tell her the dream. And then when it came true, she used to slap me because I was a weirdo, right? And she didn't like the fact that I knew the future. So it was from a child. I think it was something I was born with. It's not something and it's definitely not something I've learned because I can't read, so I can't learn from them books. And I was doing stuff naturally with the help of spirit. And I believe that. I believe, the spirit was helping me, and the fae folk, the fairies, was helping me throughout my life. Absolutely.
So do you believe that you're kind of initiated by the spirits as a witch then, to some degree?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Absolutely, yeah. And in fact, funny story, when I first moved to Scotland, when I moved to Scotland, I looked out of George's window and there's these beautiful mountains, and I went, I'm going to go up there on this date, right? Come with me. We go up there on this date. I'm going to give some whiskey. I'm an alcoholic, and whiskey was my thing. So that is a massive sacrifice to take that bottle of whiskey up there. And
reformed alcoholic, not functional.
Yes, I'm reformed. I don't drink anymore. Yeah. Haven't done for over 30 years, but nevertheless, it's still a temptation,
Yeah, absolutely.
So I said, right, we're going to do it on this day. Brilliant. My knee gave out. I couldn't walk, so I was on crutches. I also had a really bad chest infection, and I was coughing up a lung every 5 minutes.
Oh, and you were severely asthmatic.
Oh, severely asthmatic. So we're walking up the thing, and George is going, so are you sure? And I went, yeah. This is a pilgrimage. This is my sacrifice.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
This is a sacrifice. I've told them I'm going to do it on that day, so I'm going to do it on that day. So that's what's happened.
Yeah. I think as well, like, sometimes when it comes to... Sorry, Sue's ringing. She's put a watch underneath her bum and it's vibrating! Take 2. We're keeping that.
So,
I love that your bum was vibrating.
It's
so
gone now. It's
the
gone
sacrifice.
Now. So it was a sacrifice, going up there and introducing myself to the land spirits, because I work with them, right? So I needed to introduce myself, and and it's been going extremely well since I've been up here. It's
a lot of people have a hard time first moving up to Scotland.
Yeah,
mine was a baptism by fire.
Yeah,
it really was.
Yeah.
So what would you say, kind of, you were speaking about like the she and the good neighbours and like land spirits, what would you kind of say that your craft entails? Like, what sort of practices are in your craft, if you're comfortable sharing? Are you more pagan, Christian?
I'm definitely more pagan.
Yeah.
Definitely pagan. So I'm a pagan witch, definitely. In fact, I found out that, it had a name for the weirdness that I was when I went to a pagan festival. And then a few years later, took a little, tiny, cute baby Georgie.
Baby Goth Georgie.
Baby Goth Georgie to his first pagan festival. So I'm so pleased.
I had the My Chemical Romance eyes. Do you
remember?
He did. Like the red
so
with the
cute.
black.
Oh, he was so cute. Honestly, right? You have no idea how cute he was.
So
sweet.
Fun fact, Sue popped my pagan community cherry. So I'd never kind of witnessed or been involved in the pagan community. And I've been practicing obviously since I've been like 11. So when I was 13, that's when I met Sue, and that's when she actually took me. Because when I was 13, because you're my mum's cousin, so technically second cousin to me, but everyone was like, oh yeah, your cousin's a witch as well. And I was like, what? And it was like, your cousin's also a goth. And I was like, I have to meet this woman! And then discovered that she literally lived around the corner from me.
Literally 5-minute walk.
Yeah, and I basically stalked her. Like, we used to have like Coca-Cola and seed balls. And
menthol
roll-ups. Hilarious. But those were the days.
Yeah. Sorry, Poppy.
That's all right. But yeah, so what stuff is involved in your practice then?
So, well, mediumship.
Yeah.
Obviously. A lot of spell work, a lot of stuff I can't go into.
Yeah, it's not totally about being comfortable what you're able to share.
So obviously oracle card readings, that's huge. Healing. I'm really big on healing. And the other thing is I won't charge for healing because I think that's something somebody really needs. Okay, it's not what they want, it's what they really need.
What they need,
if they need it, the same as house clearance. So if they've got a nasty spirit, I'm not charging to go and get rid of that spirit.
Yeah.
I'm not, because they need that, they need to be able to live. So I won't charge for that. Which is why I'm skint, right? Which is why I've got no money. So yeah.
But it's good. I think you've been like that since I've known you, and I think actually in a world of capitalism, actually sticking to those things and be like, no, like, and you know that you could make a living off that. Yeah. But actually you're saying no, like I'm
not doing that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, at least not with healing or cleansings and things like that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I know with your oracle cards it was different as well, but then not all the time.
So sometimes if someone comes round and I'm doing them a reading, so I charge it, and I always keep it quite low, right? I don't, these people charging £75 a reading and stuff like that, I just can't.
The area we're from originally in East London is poor as shit. It was like people were really poor.
So people would come round my house and they'd get their 10, 15 quid. And they'd come in the house, and I'd be doing the reading, and at the end of it they'd go to give me the money, and I'd say, no, you can't afford to give me that. You cannot afford to give me that, and you needed this, so you go away, go and buy your kids food and treats and stuff, get them some sweets, do whatever. Do not give me that money, because I'm not.
Yeah.
Even though I was on my arse at the time as well, I was only eating every other day because I couldn't afford to eat every day because I had to feed my son. But I couldn't take money from people if they didn't have any. Not because I'm Mother Teresa, because I'm not. I can be really, really evil and like no.
Justifyingly.
Only if it's deserved. But do you know what I mean? I think if you put the good out there,
you get it back.
You get it back. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I don't believe in the threefold law and all that, and I don't really believe in karma. But I do think if you've got positive energy, then you'll attract positive energy back.
I absolutely do believe that as well.
Yeah.
Like I do, and I wouldn't say it's mainly like karma or threefold law, but I think sometimes if you're constantly putting your energy into bad shit, then all you're going to be surrounded by is bad shit. Whereas I think if you're going to put your energy in things that are really positive and compassionate and healing, then I think you'll get that back.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And can I just say, I'm really sorry, guys, but we're in the middle of this heat wave, right? And I'm melting. I'm actually melting right now, so I do apologise.
It's actually 21 degrees up here.
It's cooler today.
Whereas in Manchester it's like 33 degrees, and London it's just
fucked. It is cooler, but I don't do well with heat, so it's
London it's like 35 degrees.
Yeah, no, I'm glad. I'm glad I moved up.
So a lot of people talk about hereditary witchcraft. So it's one of the things I kind of wanted to touch on.
Mm-hmm.
That when a lot of people talk about like hereditary witchcraft, I feel like there's this idea that actually like, you know, I'm so sorry, I'll get back to it, ADHD, but I've just looked over, that fucking poor plant is gasping. Oh, my poor plant, I've got to water her after, look at her, she's ravaged.
Yeah, we make sure she's watered up.
I'm like, we're doing this interview and the plant's like, oh, I'm dying. Gosh, like a Coca-Cola advert or something.
Right,
anyway,
we're back in the room.
ADHD both ways, it's gonna happen. So yeah, like a lot of people have this idea of like hereditary witchcraft kind of being passed from like generation to generation. The big thing is the granny story, right? Like my grandmother taught her grandmother, and then this and that and the other, and it gets handed down. But I would definitely say that our family does have a form of hereditary witchcraft, just not in the conventional sense. Hereditary witchcraft is something that is within the family. Do you know what I mean? It is something that is within the family. And whilst it's not entirely a kind of fixed tradition, you know, it's not like a fixed family tradition, there is definitely practice that happens in the family. Like both sides of my family, both are weirdos. Like my dad's side of the family, very much like we have a wart charm that is actually handed down, rubbing a wart on a piece of bacon or a piece of ham. I'd have to do it on a bit of old corn now, wouldn't I?
God, yeah,
a corn slice.
Yeah.
But you know, like there's a lot of like grandmother was very, very psychic, very intuitive. Everyone used to call her the witch, but bless her for not a good reason. But when she would get angry and say things, it would take effect and happen. And she was very like fortunate and lucky on like scratch cards and things like that. And so many people, my dad's side, see ghosts. And on my mum's dad's side is the Jewish side, which my mum's nan taught her about being a medium. So my mum's a medium, as a lot of you guys will already know. And she taught her about that. And apparently she was into like Kabbalah, like Jewish mysticism and things like that. So that's really interesting. But our family,
so the Hares.
Yeah, very, very, I mean, first of all, the second name. Like, by the way, this is where I get the second name of George Hares from. My second name isn't actually Hares, it's obviously from my dad's side. But Hares has become, well, Hare.
Hair.
It's not actually Hares, it's Hare.
It's hair.
But we come into this argument all the time. I'm like, no, it's Hares. And Sue's like, it's not. And I'm like, plural. But it's not.
But it is when we're together.
Technically, yeah.
When we're together, it's Hares.
Yeah. But yeah, there is this idea of this kind of like hereditary witchcraft being handed down. But actually, I think that it is a form of hereditary witchcraft. It's just not handed down. It's completely
side by side.
Side by side, but side by side between us and my mum.
And your mum.
And my mum. Who, by the way, is not a witch.
Oh, she's not a witch.
She just talks to dead people. To be fair, she's a spiritualist.
Yeah, she puts people in the sugar jar.
Yeah, she does. And sometimes she'll write their name under the full moon and burn it and bury it under the full moon. But she's not a witch. She's not a witch. She's not a witch.
No, absolutely
or sometimes if she wants to get someone away from someone else, she'll get 2 candles and light them and just move them apart as the day goes on. But
she's not a witch.
The candles are black, but she's not.
She don't know what we say. What would we know? She's definitely not a witch, right?
Poppy, I love you.
Sorry, darling.
This is your wake-up call, mother. But I do think that we do have this form of witchcraft that is hereditary. Me and you, we frequently go and work together in the woods. We're really fortunate that actually where we live is a town, but it's Scotland, so we can get a bus and in 10 minutes be in the middle of the woods, which I love.
Well, it's only 10 minutes if we get the
express. Oh my God, we're talking
otherwise,
about the express. So there's a certain bus we get. There's one bus you get, and you're like, we'll get there in about 20 minutes.
25,
20.
yeah.
I'd say 20. Feels like 10
Feels
years.
like...
But there's another bus that literally, they're like, where you going? And you're like, all the way. And they just, literally, one day we've done it in 5 minutes.
5 minutes, it was brilliant.
It was frightening though, wasn't it?
It was
that bus driver was so fast. But normally it's about under 10 minutes of that. And it's just us on it. So, right, we're literally talking about the express as we do.
So we go to the woods.
Yes. And we work very differently as well. Like, this is the thing, even though there is witchcraft in the family, and including my mum, we work very, very differently.
Yeah. Very differently.
You know, my mum puts a lot of people in the freezer to cool them down and things like that. She does a lot of folk magic. We all actually know, all three of us do a lot of folk magic.
Yeah, I've got someone in the freezer at the moment.
Yeah,
so,
got a little case file going on. Filing system. They're all like that. But yeah, and I think that we all work very differently. You know, my mum is a medium, and the medium side of things is very much in our family. So you was taught mediumship
by your mum.
Yeah. And funnily, there is some things that do kind of connect us. Is that when it comes to doing mediumship, because all three of us see dead people. It's very, even my brothers, like some of my brothers do.
Dead people. We don't actually, I don't see them physically, but in here I do.
Yeah, but you definitely.
But yeah.
But
sorry,
you know,
off track. Go back.
ADHD.
I know, absolutely.
Someone's going to be watching this video like.
It was great, but why did you keep interfering? Why did you keep on? Sorry, right, quick.
I think we're both interfering. It's fine. So I want to be watching us both and be like, this is so rude. Like on both sides, it's so rude.
Who fancies an ADHD podcast?
ADHD.
Comment if you want us to do a podcast.
Someone would be like, fuck that. But like when we do mediumship, and all three of us will do it in a very different way as well, to be fair. But one thing that does connect all three of us is sometimes if we get certain conditions, the reason why someone has passed away, for instance, the big C, cancer, a lot of us, well, all three of us will get absolutely fucking
burning up. Veins just,
yeah, it's a horrible thing, like overheating.
Worst.
Me and my mum get a thing with rats.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, you don't get that. But if me and my mum dream of rats, someone's gonna die. Oh, like mice means like small problems.
No.
Yeah.
No, don't get that.
It's weird. It's really random.
Yeah.
But yeah. So there are things that definitely do connect us, and it's funny because a lot of people know what we do in our family. Like everyone knows what we do, but they just don't really mention it.
I know they don't talk about it.
It's just like hush hush.
You know.
But I think almost everyone in our family. I think if everyone in our family are tuned to it, they would have the ability. Because I do feel like, particularly the sight, seeing and sensing spirits runs in our family.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, definitely.
And I love that it does, and I love that there's a bit of witchcraft in it. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think? Is that a wrap?
Go on, I'm happy.
I'm not. We need to redo it.
Don't you dare.
No, we've redone this about 1,000 times.
Terrible.
We had one day where we were just doing the video and it still didn't get it, and then we just reached the point.
Over 2 hours.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
And
but
then
at
we
least
come
you've
in
seen.
today.
At least you're
sweating, right?
I'm
Hair's
all right.
frizzing up.
I'm okay.
And we've done it first take. So yeah, even if my crutch did start ringing.
Honestly, it's like your little love egg.
Well, yeah. Yeah, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a take.
That's okay.
Well, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I've been so happy to finally interview the famous.
Don't know about famous.
You kind of are a wee bit famous.
Infamous.
In fact, there was one rumour going around that you went to the woods and just went, go.
And they went.
Yeah, and they went.
It was amazing.
It wasn't kind of far off, to be fair.
I didn't go to the woods because to get to the woods took me an hour, and I didn't.
Also, you would have been stabbed in our old area.
Oh, yeah, I would have been killed, dangerous. So it's not a good idea. So.
But yeah. Anyway, over and out. Peace.
Thanks for putting up with me.